Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. I have a little issue here with my freshwater RV tank on my 2004 Wilderness camper. It started leaking out of this fitting right here, up here at the top. So twice I took it into my RV dealership that has done a lot of work for me over the years, and they do very good work. But what they did here with this attempted fix was to put this up like, let's see here, like so, and then glued it on and caulked it, and it worked for a while, but then it would over a period of time come loose again. So I totally removed it, and I'm going to try something here. I've been pondering this. Other than getting a whole new tank at the cost of hundreds of dollars, I'm going to try something because it's either going to work and I'm good, or it's not going to work and there's nothing to lose here. So I kind of brainstormed this, and I'm going to see what I can make work. So what I did was I went to my local Ace Hardware store and I bought this flange, and it came from the factory with 4 holes in it. I went ahead and drilled 4 more holes. I'm going to use self-tapping screws to screw it to my tank. As you can see, the ball valve fits in there nicely. Just have to put some tape around the threads. But in any event, we're going to try this and see what it does for me. It'll either work or it won't. No harm, no foul. What I failed to mention earlier is you can kind of sort of see it, I think. There's kind of a little lip around the hole. I'm going to take my angle grinder and grind that down so it's flush with the bottom of the tank. So hopefully I'll get a better contact with that flange. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, this is after using the angle grinder very carefully and gingerly, because it is just fiberglass, plastic, whatever this thing is made out of. Anyway, I think I got the little ridge off this thing. Is hopefully have a little better contact with that flange. Clean it up and on to the next step. Okay, I'm ready to put this stuff on the flange and screw it to the tank here in a minute. What I got here is a material that's made by 3M. It's Marine Adhesive Sealant Fast Cure 5200. This is a stuff that my buddy recommended when they worked at a marina and they needed to get a watertight adhesive seal on the boats that they were working on. This is the stuff that they used. They don't give it away. I found this on Amazon. I think it was 22 bucks, but if it can fix my problem, money well spent. So we'll see. Okay, I've got the adhesive sealant squirted on here. I tried to use as much as I could, cover as much area as I could, and I'm going to screw it up on the tank here and see how it works. More to come. Okay, what I'm going to use here to screw this flange on is they're 5/16 self-tapping screws. Hopefully they'll do the job. Okay, here's the process after I've got all the screws in. Seem to snug up pretty well. Got some of the adhesive sealant kind of coming out, which is a good thing. I'm going to clean this up just a little bit, and then I'm going to let it cure for however long. I'll have to check the adhesive sealant tube to see how long it takes to cure. Okay, here's the next step in the process. I got the ball valve inserted. I didn't leave the ball valve on the flange while I was attaching it to the tank, because I'm pretty sure it would have been a way of getting all the screws in to the tank. So the caulk tube says it takes at least 24 hours for this stuff to cure. So I'm going to leave it And tomorrow I'm going to coat it with some like an elastomeric paint. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, that I used on the roof of my camper here when I replaced the roof, and that's supposed to be pretty watertight also. So we'll see. Tomorrow I put the paint on, and then I'll let that cure, and then I'll put some water in the tank and see how it holds. More to come. Okay, onward and upward with this project. It's the next day, 24 hours have passed, and I'm going to put on probably 2 coats of this over the next few days. But this is the stuff that I put on my RV roof when I replaced it, and it's Elastocool 1000 white siliconized elastomeric roof coating, and it's just basically a rubberized paint, for lack of a better word, I guess. It's pretty good stuff. I think I got this at Lowe's, so hopefully that'll help in addition to what I've already done. More to come. Okay, this is the first coat of the elastomeric roof coating, and it went on pretty quick. As you can see, it's not that big a job, but I'm gonna let this cure, and I'm gonna put another coat on probably tomorrow. Well, here's the test, I guess. The water you see on the cement here is from the hose dripping from my inlet. I'm about 5-10 minutes into the fill here, and so far so good. I'm going to fill the tank up. I'm going to let it set and see what happens, and I really hope this is going to work. Okay, it's been over 48 hours that I've let this set with a full 40-gallon tank, and not one drop. Dry as a bone. So I'm going to call this a resounding success that saved me hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I figure, rough estimate, I've got less than $40 in parts with this thing. The majority of that was the tube of caulk. So happy it worked out.